Hi folks, GameLegenddd here. I hope you're doing alright. I just wanted to do a little bit of an update video with regards to how things are going to go looking ahead with regards to FM26 and the remaining save that I've got on the channel at the moment. Um, so with regards to FM24, what I'm going to do is I've still got maybe 3 videos at the time of recording. There's probably going to be 2 now, because I've finally got the Liechtenstein last video out of the way, and then it's just the rest of the last season if it does, and I think that's going to be the final season if it does, unfortunately, and Liechtenstein now, because of the way that FM26 is going to go about, and that I think international management doesn't come in until the World Cup. So it doesn't seem much of a point in me continuing the save. I may continue it offline, and if I do end up winning the Champions League, if it does, or doing something serious with Liechtenstein, I'll let you know. But yeah, there's probably maybe 3 more videos coming out with regards to that. 2 at the time of speaking now. I've just got to finish up editing the final Liechtenstein national team one against Gibraltar in Switzerland. With regards to FM26, my plan for the beta, I'm going to be away for the beta. It's typical that I'm always away for the beta. But I am interested to see how it's going to look, and everything with regards to that. So we will be keeping an eye on it. But for the beta, we're going to be doing Athletic Club. They are also known as Athletic Bilbao. I've got a little bit of unfinished business in the Basque Country, hence why I was going to do that. I did put it to a vote in my Discord, and Athletic Club won. So we're going to give that a go for a season. And I think, and this is probably what I'm going to do going forward with the channel, just because I feel like long-term saves on YouTube are just not cutting it. And that's nothing on anybody who watches my channel. I always enjoy doing them, but with regards to views and longevity, it's not something I'm seeing a benefit out of. But one thing I have seen from a lot of creators and stuff like that, I know people are saying long saves are dead and stuff like that, which I kind of get where they're coming from. I don't necessarily 100% agree with that, but you can definitely see that on YouTube. But what I'm going to go with going forward is every time I now do a Twitch stream, because primarily I do a lot of stuff on Twitch, and then YouTube is sort of like a side thing. YouTube, in a way, was to try and get more people over to Twitch, which I think has helped in a way. And I've enjoyed doing YouTube, don't get me wrong. But with regards to that, I'm going to do sort of a cut of maybe a season like I have done with It Does, and do that into like one sort of sequenced video. If I do have the motivation to do a long save on YouTube after the beta, I will do it, and I will obviously update you. But what I'm going to be doing on Twitch is going to be Regensburg. If any of you follow my vlog YouTube channel, you'll know that I went to Jan Regensburg, and that is the team we're going to be doing on Twitch as the main save this year. Now, I normally do a complicated save, like on this year with regards to Twitch. It's at the start of it anyway, I did a Basque sort of kind of only save, and then it turned into a Basque journeyman, and it didn't go well, put it that way. And then we moved on to the Asian journeyman, Asian Australian journeyman that we did. I did have plans to do Gibraltar club and country, but that has sort of faded out. And there is a couple of other ideas that I've mentioned on Twitch and in my own Discord, with regards to like sort of complicated saves. And I feel with it being an entirely new, different UI, different everything pretty much. I thought I would at least just play it safe for the first save. I have done Bundesliga 3 before, and it didn't go particularly well. So I could be saying this now, and everything could go entirely wrong. So yeah, hold me to that. But yeah, I thought I went to the stadium this year. I went to a game this year. I quite enjoyed it, so I thought I'd give that a go and try and get Regensburg into Bundesliga 2, Bundesliga 1, and the usual win the Champions League, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to do season reviews like I've done with the Does for the last maybe 10, 15 episodes, I think, maybe longer. And just do an entire season overview and then a few maybe clips from Twitch. Just how the season's gone, basically. And I think that's probably what we're going to be looking at going forward with regards to YouTube. Like I say, unless anything sort of changes on the YouTube landscape where maybe long saves do improve, I will consider it. But I've just seen it from this year, and it's no criticism at all. But I just feel like this is kind of the right avenue to go down. If I do have the kick to do a long save, I will give it a go. I've always thought about maybe doing another lower league, like sort of Scottish save, in my mind. And I've always had like a British Steel sort of idea in my mind, where you manage everybody in Britain, and win all the trophies and stuff. That's always been something on my mind. It's just mainly that, with regards to me, it's kind of like a hobby for us. So it's whenever I get the time to do it, and I've just been finding lately with changes in my life, that I haven't really had the time to go ahead and do a long episode and edit it and all that jazz. And yeah, I just feel like moving towards maybe sort of like a clip sort of channel, sort of not a clip sort of channel, but like doing like a season review every so often is probably going to be a little bit better than a 20-minute video of me rambling on about Liechtenstein if it does. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not totally killing the idea of a long-term save on YouTube on this channel. But it's probably going to take a bit of the back burner. And that's why I'm sort of going down that route. But I think once the game gets into full flow and all that jazz, and I've gotten some time to take and used to it, I think I might go back to the more complicated saves that I've done in the past. Like, if you followed me on Twitch, I did Red Star in Paris, and that was trying to beat Paris, which was fun. And then I did IBV in Iceland, and then we did the Journeyman this year, both of them, and we've done Vidos. So I like not easy saves, if you know what I mean, and that's something I've always liked doing, probably since FM20, because I got bored of doing the usual saves that are out there, and I understand why people do it. It's either their favorite club or it's just something to play around with. I mean, for the beta myself, just as a little maybe experiment, I think I probably will end up doing Newcastle United just to see what all the jazz is with that. But yeah, that's just a little update from me. I'm not going to be here for the beta, but all of the stuff that I produce will come out probably the week after the beta. But I would anticipate with regards to the does, so I'm speaking now on the 20th of October. I would anticipate the Liechtenstein video comes out tonight, and then the 2 remaining Vidos videos should follow. I want to say maybe a week after, but kind of my schedules, it's not really consistent, which is a problem with me, and it's why I'm sort of moving to this sort of, once I finish the season, do a video on YouTube, sort of malarkey with regards to Twitch. If you're not already, my Twitch link is down below in the comments. And if you're interested in any football vlogs and stuff like that, I've also got that as well there. There'll be a couple of videos on that. Not to say that has sort of taken a priority over the last 12 months or so. It's just I seem to be doing more of the vlog stuff rather than the FM. I still enjoy FM. It's just more with regards to FM. It's more time. So yeah. Going forward for the Beta Athletic Club, and I will put a season review of that when I ever get round to it. When I get finished, might have 2 seasons of that. I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. And then once I get into it, the hang of it, I think we will go through and do Jan Regensburg, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So look out for that. And like I say, make sure to like and subscribe. And I hope you are taking it easy, staying safe, and I will see you for the next one. Bye all.